Hey, what's going on? This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist. Welcome to the Get a Life Show, the show that gives you the tools and principles necessary for an outstanding life. Today's segment is called Life Nuggets, and today I'm talking to you from the subject disassociation. Listen, this is something that I went through early on in my childhood, and I would say early adulthood. As many of you know, I have muscular dystrophy and I'm confined to a wheelchair. And the pain of growing up in a wheelchair was so great that I began to disassociate myself from the issue. And what happens in disassociation is oftentimes the bad things that happen to us, we stop dealing with it. We stop reacting to it. Even for some of you who may have been abused, you stop trying to fight it. You stop thinking about it. You stop trying to deal with it. And you begin to disassociate yourself from the issue or from the incident. But it doesn't go away. Just mentally, you put up a roadblock. And so growing up, I wanted to disassociate myself from it. I didn't want to talk to other people that were in wheelchairs. I didn't want to deal with other handicapped people. I began to convince myself that I was somewhat different because the issue was too painful to deal with. And so what happens with disassociation is that it leaves behind these trauma-filled dead spots in our life. So as opposed to dealing with it, you become numb. You stop feeling it. Now, just because you don't feel the pain doesn't mean there's nothing there. Now, understand something. Sometimes it's good to embrace pain because pain allows you to know that there's a problem. For instance, I knew a girl one time who was paralyzed. She cannot feel from the waist down. And what happened was she was by the stove and she accidentally knocked a pot down of spaghetti sauce and the pot fell on her leg. She couldn't feel, so she didn't know it was there. And so this boiling hot pan was scalding her leg, and what happened was she left it there and didn't realize until she looked down and saw her skin blistering. Now what happened was it was so bad that an infection set in and she almost had to get her legs amputated. Now you might say, well, hey, she couldn't feel it, so that was good for her. But the problem was, even though she couldn't feel the pain, the infection was still causing a greater problem. And even though you're numbing yourself from the pain, some of us use drugs, alcohol. Some of us get into other vices to numb the pain so we don't feel. And so we disassociate our problem from our life, but we don't ever confront the issue. And what I'm saying in 2011 is many of you have to get away from disassociation and you have to confront that problem head on. Yes, it hurts. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it doesn't feel good. Yes, it hurts to have to deal with things that make us feel bad. But in the end, we deal with the problem. We confront it. We look it in his face and we say, hey, I'm going to deal with you and I'm not going to allow you to consume my life and I'm not going to run. I'm not going to pretend like you're not there. I'm not going to have this mental picture of you being somewhere that you're not. No, you're right here and we're going to deal with it one-on-one. In 2011, stop disassociating yourself from your problems and confront it. The people that are in your life that are causing you problems, talk to them. Let them know. Decide whether or not they're good for your life. If they're not, cut them out. If they are, then fix the problem. If you're in a dead-end job, deal with it. Go back to school, get better education, start your own business, but deal with it. Stop pretending like the problem is not there. Just because you don't feel it, don't mean it's not there. Disassociation is killing you. Start confronting your issues. This is Andre Sweeney, the Life Specialist, and I'm here to help you get a life.